So you are looking for the easiest and least expensive way to build a website and have it going in no time at all. Well, today, that's what we're talking about right here on Social Minutes with Mona. Good afternoon. Did you know that, well, you could build a Canva website before, but with the new release that they just came out with, let me see, it was just a few days ago, you'll be able to not only host your website on Canva or redirect your Canva website to your domain or purchase a domain right on Canva. Is that not amazing? All right, so what we're going to do today is go right on in to Canva, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Now, I just started this project just a few minutes ago. So literally, I have this website for my other business, Pest Control General Store, started with just a few keystrokes. I got everything that I needed right in Canva. So let's go. All right, sharing my screen and going to Canva. And here we are. All I did, let me just back up a little bit. I'm going to go back to the home page. When you arrive at Canva, this is the home screen, and you are simply going to choose website as your design. So just go right here. Well, actually, let me see right here. No, it's, oh yeah, there it is right there. Websites. Click on the button and then get started. Now, here are some of the features that are pretty new. Well, very new, as a matter of fact. You can design your website, publish your website, personalize your website. And when you are designing it, you don't have to worry about how it's going to look if somebody's viewing it on a laptop or a desktop versus a tablet horizontally or a tablet vertically or a cell phone, because most people are viewing on cell phones. So in the past, you had to really go through each of those different selections and customize it, tweaking it here and there so that it looked good on all of those, but not anymore. Canva's developers have come up with a way when you are building, it is going to be mobile responsive, desktop responsive, and tablet responsive as you build. So you're no longer gonna have to go in there and tweak it like you used to. All right. Canva also gives you a whole bunch of different templates that you can use to get started. You can also start from scratch, which is what I'm doing as I'm building a website prototype, if you will, for Pest Control General Store. So anyway, you've got all these different templates to choose from. And yeah, there's just, you can find your industry. And why recreate the wheel? If you are not a designer, then you can take the look that you like and customize it, change the colors, change the font, change the words, change the pictures, and make it totally yours with just a couple clicks of a button. Now, mind you, these are one-page websites, okay? So you're not going to have a very complex website where you have a home page and an About Us page and contact page and services page, etc. But this one-page website can have all of those components built right into it. Your one-page website can be as long as you want. You can just keep on adding blocks and giving them all that information, and just start it off with a headline about us. And as they scroll down, another headline that's contact us with all of that information. So easy peasy, right? You no longer have to be a web developer and know code to build your own website. And you can do it right on Canva, publish it right on Canva, etc. Let me see. And the best part, and this is really exciting, Canva has developed it so that you have onboard analytics. So you can go in and you can see how many people viewed it and where they viewed from, and all those things that are important for you to keep up with as you are, using your website to sell your products or sell your services. All right, now I'm going to go back home. and go back to my website that I'm building. And again, I just started this just a few minutes ago. And I'm going to say 10 minutes or maybe 15, I progressed this far. So this is, again, a one-page website, but it's broken down into sections. So when they land on the homepage, they're going to know immediately that they are at Pest Control General Store. And then this is our logo. So as I'm doing social media to drive people to my website, which is a great tip for you, social media is not the end all be all. It is a tool that you use to drive people to your website. Why? Because your website is real estate that you own on the internet. When you're using social media platforms, you don't own that space, and things could change in a heartbeat, and they don't necessarily let you know ahead of time. I mean, you could show up tomorrow and all of a sudden there's a charge for, and I don't think that'll happen, but in the worst case scenario, they could charge you to have space on their platform. But at the present time, it's free. But it's really kind of hard to grow that social media platform organically. So again, you use your social media as a tool to drive people to your website. Okay. So I've let them know that Pest Control General Store for all your pest control and lawn and garden needs. My address is right here on the front, as well as our phone number, and an affirmative statement that tells them that you can do your own pest control and get professional results at a fraction of the cost of hiring an exterminator. We'll show you how. So that is a statement that if they're interested in doing their own pest control, now they know they can do it, and we're going to show them how. The next thing that I'm doing is I want to create sections so that if they're having a problem with roaches or ants or spiders, fleas and ticks, bed bugs, rats and mice, and the list goes on, they can easily recognize their problem and know, oh, okay, yes, I can get my own products for roaches. I can get my own products for rat and mice control. Okay. And then also lawn and garden care. We are your one-stop shop for all of your pest control and lawn and garden needs. So I need to now visually show them if they're dealing with fungus disease problems, or if they're invaded with fire ants and maybe they are getting bit up, or their children are getting bit up by this horrible little pest. If they need to purchase fertilizers or do weed control, or they've got plants and landscape and ornamental plants that are diseased with leaf spot disease, or maybe it's insects. It could be aphids or mealybugs, or on it goes. But now, just by going here to this website, they can see our offering line and know that they can treat it themselves, and we're going to show them how. Now, the next thing that I was doing, and this is as far as I got right here. As I said, I did this in about 10 to 15 minutes. So I haven't gone through the entire process, but I want to show you as much as I know at this time. And I may have to come back next week live at noon and let you see the rest of the story, or how I actually did the domain and published it, and where those analytics are located, etc. But I just want to get you started and let you know about this incredible thing that you can do on Canva now. It's a complete suite of business design tools, and there's so much more. Websites are just one of the new features that they released. I did a couple of videos already about some of the new releases, like the magic shortcut buttons, where you can have a drum roll and a mic drop and close and open the curtains, or a little smiley face that comes up and goes shh to grab their attention, and many other things. But they're also introducing docs. So no more boring Google Docs. Now you'll have fully animated, you can embed video, on and on. I get so excited when I'm talking about this. So let me jump back in and focus in on my topic today, which is websites. So on this next slide, I have showed them that we'll identify the culprit and give you step-by-step instructions to treat the problem. Now, why is this important? Because people are afraid of pesticides. Usually when you see an ad for exterminators, they have on these space suits and these big, huge respirators, and they have thick, heavy rubber gloves, and it looks like something from outer space or hazmat. And, I'm not saying that, you should just randomly, use pesticides or rodenticides or termiticides or any of that without being prepared. But the truth is, if you are using common sense and you wear a long sleeve shirt when you're treating, and you have on jeans and shoes instead of shorts and flip-flops, and you have the proper protection equipment, we sell charcoal respirators if you want to go that route, or we have regular dust and particle masks, which are usually sufficient with most of the products. So yeah, when you want to see something that shows safety and it lets them know that they can do this themselves without compromising their safety, their children's safety, their pets' safety, or the environment. And that is our claim to fame at Pest Control General Store. We teach you exactly what to do to use professional strength products, but we give you the step-by-step instructions so you're going to do it properly. And honestly, in many, I'm even going to say most cases, you get better results than having hire someone to come in, because it's your home. You're going to take the time and the care to do it quickly. You don't have to worry about being at the Joneses in 5 minutes, or, you're going to be in trouble. So yeah, okay, back on track. So here I'm just giving them an illustration that basically it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, and we'll give them this step by step. Now let me move me out of the way here, and let's go up here to the top right and take a look at the preview of what I've done so far. So cool. So cool. Okay, so what's happening? Oh, there it is. It just took a minute to render. So this is what it's actually going to look like. And up here in the corner, you can see right now I'm looking at desktop view, but I can change it over to mobile view. Let's do that. Ba-bam. It's like me, I'm a kid in a candy store. This is so exciting. I get so many questions from people. I need a website, but it's going to cost thousands of dollars. Well, no, it doesn't have to. You can have that $1,000 or multi-$1,000 website down the line when you start making buku bucks. But in the beginning, a one-page website is all that you need to get started. But you need to have that for sure. Okay. And then again, you use your social media as a tool to drive them to your website. And when they get on your website, you want to be sure and have some sort of a form or a place where they can contact you with their name, first name only usually, and email address, so that you build your list. And that is the other real estate online that you own: your website, your email list. So I'll give you an example why that's so important. A few years back, I actually got put in Facebook jail. And I got put in Facebook jail for 30 days. I had no recourse, no person to call to, combat the issue or anything. I just got locked out. I couldn't do events. I couldn't make posts on business related things. It was crazy. And if I had not had an email list where I could contact my clients and say, hey guys, I'm in Facebook jail. You're not going to see me on Facebook, but you can, be sure and contact me with a text or a message. I let them know why they weren't seeing me. Because honestly, for a small business, 30 days out of sight, out of mind can be devastating to your revenue, your income, and growing your business. So everyone needs a website. Everyone needs to be building their list and using social media to drive people to the website. All right, back on track. So here I am looking at the mobile view. And then, now I haven't done this before. So no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to jump ahead. Let me stop right there. Stop sharing my screen. I am not going to jump ahead because I want to be able to show you the rest of the story and how you can get your domain name or purchase a domain name or redirect the domain name that you already own to the Canva site that you build for free right on Canva. So I will do that follow-up next Thursday. So be sure and come back and tune in. If there is something special that you want to know, or you have an idea of a show or a topic that you would like me to do, I'm happy to do that. I'm here in your corner and I want to help you be the best new business, solopreneur that you can possibly be, spending the least amount of money and going at the quickest speed possible. My name is Mona Giordano. They call me Coach MonaG, and I'm here for you. I want to hear from you. So please comment below. Use at least 5 words if you don't mind, because that kicks the algorithm up. And yeah, I will see you next week, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Get started on that website. Don't delay. You can get started on the free version of Canva. However, the paid version of Canva is going to have a lot more functionality, many more pictures, many more videos, many more animations and graphics and so forth. So if you would like to use Canva free for 30 days, I will provide my affiliate link and you can use it for free for 30 days. And then if you decide to go pro, then you are going to be golden on all of your business work suite needs. And I'm talking videos, video editing, presentations, documents, websites, and on, social media posts, etc. Oh, one of the other new things is the new whiteboard function that your whole team can participate in. And you can embellish it with sticky notes and interact with one another. So cool. I'm going to try and do videos on all of the new features one by one. I've done a couple videos now on the general releases. And then this is the first video where I'm actually targeting one special thing. And next week, you have to come back and see the publishing of the website, the domain, and all that good stuff. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time, your comments, and your participation. And until next week, may God richly bless you.